your yoga teacher, and I'll be leading you through your practice. So do what you can, take breaks as needed. You don't have to do everything, and you can modify anything anytime. Just a little heads up about the standing portion of our practice today. So in Sun Salutations, you always have options. You can always step back into down dog and hold there. You could always take a plank pose and hold it for a little while before going to down dog, or you can take that plank to set up for Chaturanga. Today, if you take the plank pose, I will give you options prior to heading to Chaturanga. So you can add those in if you like, or if not, just do your own thing during that time. So it's your choice. Don't feel like you have to do every single option because there's going to be quite a bit of them, which means you're holding your plank longer, engaging the core longer. Let's go ahead and get started. It's child's pose. Get settled into the room and onto your mat, hips back towards your heels, pressing through the palms, forehead is down. Deep breaths. If you like arm options, add those in. Maybe bend the elbows, let the palms touch, work the thumbs towards the back of the neck. A few more rounds of breath. Meeting up tabletop, palms under the shoulders, knees under the hips, just check it out. Plant the left palm, reach your right arm up, open the chest, look up and lengthen, let your head hang, reach with the fingers. When you're ready, thread the needle, back of the right arm down, palm up, relax the head and neck all the way down, hips are in the air. Options with your left arm, your choice. Maybe wiggle those fingers around to the inside of your right hip crease. Plant the left palm, unwind, reach up, look up and lengthen, let the head hang. We're switching sides, plant the right palm, left arm up, reach, open the chest, look up. When you're ready, thread the needle, back of the arm down, palm up, relax the head and neck. Options with your right arm, your choice. And don't feel like you have to do anything with the right arm. Planting that right palm, let's unwind, reach up, look up and lengthen. Back to tabletop, maybe sway the hips a little bit side to side. We're sitting at the back of the mat with the legs long. If you want to cross at the ankles and then sit back, go for it, it's just an option. Seated forward fold, flex the feet, inhale the arms up, exhale, reach. Lots of options. You do not have to touch your toes or feet to get a good stretch, and you can always bend in the knees. Deep breaths. If you're looking down at your legs and rounding, maybe lift the chest, look up on the horizon, lengthen. We're meeting up seated, big shoulder roll back, left leg stays long, bend the right knee, slow the right foot to the inside of the left leg. Left knee towards the ceiling, flex the foot, big inhale. Exhale, reach. So same thing here, one leg. Option to take the right hand, slightly press down on the right leg. Nice deep breaths. We're back up seated, big shoulder roll back, switch the legs, right leg goes long, bend the left knee. Slow the left foot to the inside of the right leg. You might have to wiggle around to sit up tall. Flex the foot, inhale it up, exhale, reach. Option to take the left hand, slightly press down on the left leg, we're holding. big shoulder roll back. It's butterfly. Soles of the feet together. Maybe you rock around to sit up tall. You can slightly press out on the legs with the elbows. You can stay right here, or you can grab your toes and feet, pull them towards your face, round it over. So an option here to lift the chest, look up on the horizon, lengthen. See how that changes the stretch. We're meeting back up seated, big shoulder roll back, scoot down, we're on our backs. Knees into the chest, rock a little front, back, side to side. Head, neck, and shoulders could be up or down, maybe a little of each. We will be meeting with the head, neck, and shoulders down. Squeeze the knees into the chest. Feet to the outer edges of your mat. So legs are kind of wide here, knees point up towards the ceiling, arms wide, palms face down. Let's windshield wiper the knees. Just pick a direction, let the knees fall to that side. Bring them through center, they fall the opposite direction. Lots of twisting in the torso, the low back and hips come up, the bottom of your feet come up. Breathe, head, neck, and shoulders down. So the outside of one leg works down and the inside of the other works down. They do not have to touch the floor. Couple more rounds. Next time you're in the center, hold it there. Head, neck, and shoulders come up. Reach for below your knees. Pull the knees in. They're wide outside of your body. Head, neck, and shoulders come down. Knees in for a squeeze. Legs are close now. Head, neck, and shoulders come up. You're in a little ball. Leave the knees. Lower the head, neck, and shoulders down. Do it again. Bring it in. Hold. Leave the knees. Lower the head, neck, and shoulders. Arms go wide. Palms face down. Both knees fall to the right. You decide if they touch the floor or hover. Left shoulder blade works down. We're back center. Let the knees fall left. You decide if they touch or hover. Right shoulder blade works down. We're back center. Give the knees a squeeze. It's one leg bridge pose. Plant the feet. Both feet flat on the mat. Knees are bent. Arms at your sides. Close to your body. Palms face down. Right leg goes up. Maybe flex that foot. So you're going to try to keep the right leg straight as possible. You might need to walk the left heel back towards your seat. Here we go. One leg bridge pose. Peel it up. Hold at the top. Make sure you're not holding your breath. So when you lower, you're not lowering the back of the right leg. Just think lower the hips. Lower slow. The sole of the foot stays facing up towards the ceiling. When the hips touch, bend the knee. Let the foot touch. Go left. Peel it up. Hold at the top. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Lower slow. Breathe. Once the hips touch, bend the knee, let the foot touch. One more round, right leg up. Peel it up and hold. Nice deep breaths. Lower the hips. Once the hips touch, bend the knee, let the foot touch. Last one, we're on the left. Peel it up, hold at the top. Slowly lower. Bend the knee, let the foot touch. It's butterfly. Soles of the feet together. Outer edges of the feet down on the mat. Reach those arms overhead. Your knees are falling apart in opposite directions. Reach, reach, reach with the arms. Bring the knees back in for a squeeze. Keep hugging your right knee in. Let the left leg go long and relax. Spinal twist. Left hand on the outside of the right knee, take it across the body. Reach right, look right. Low back comes up, lots of twisting. We're back center. Give the right knee a squeeze. We're gonna try half happy baby. You decide if you're reaching for the big toe on the right with the 2-piece fingers on your right hand, or maybe you're reaching for the outside of the right foot. Pull the knee in towards the armpit. I like to take the left arm wide out to the left because I'm gonna try to rock back and forth with the right leg. It's okay if the sole of your foot doesn't quite face up towards the ceiling. And the rocking side to side is just an option. Right knee comes back in for a squeeze. It's the right hand on the inside of the right knee. Press it right, left arm long, shoulder blades down, open that right hip. Belly button to the ceiling, you're breathing. Right knee is back in for a squeeze. We're switching legs. Right leg goes long, bend the left knee, give it a squeeze. Right hand on the outside of the left knee, take it across the body. We're doing the spinal twist first. Reach left, look left. We're back center. Give the knee a squeeze. We're trying half happy baby pose. You can go for the big toe or the outside of the foot. On the left, bend deeply in the knee. Right arm wide out to the right, especially if you like to try to rock side to side. Head, neck, and shoulders are down. Knees back in for a squeeze. It's a left hand on the inside of the left knee. Go left. Right arm long. Shoulder blades down. Belly button up towards the ceiling. We're back center. Bring the knees in for a squeeze. Maybe rock a little front back side to side. Head, neck, and shoulders could be up or down. So we're going to meet with the head, neck, and shoulders down. Squeeze the knees into the chest. What we're going to try to do is we're going to try to rock this up to the top of the mat and not touch our toes or feet to the floor. It's going to be tough because we don't get a lot of momentum when we start here on our backs. We get more momentum when we start seated up there at the top of the mat. So what you might want to do is just put the hands below the knees, kind of pull them back towards you. This is all the momentum you're going to be able to get. Kind of lift the tailbone up and go for it. Chest up, chin up, breathe, hold. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, butterfly. Option to lift the chest, look up on the horizon. Bring it up seated, big shoulder roll back. You decide if you like seated twist and butterfly or if you want to just cross the legs. Maybe wiggle around to sit up tall. Inhale the arms up. On the exhale, twist to the right. Left hand on the right knee, right palm is behind us. Turn your head, look over the right shoulder. Maybe move your back palm closer to your body. Press more into the floor. We're sitting up tall. Turn your head, only look over the left shoulder. Slowly turn your head back around. We were just here. Inhale the arms up. Come through center. The twist is to the left. Right hand on the left knee. Left palm behind us. Look over the shoulder. Working that back palm towards the center of your mat. It might not be there, but you want to keep working it in that direction. Maybe move it closer to your body. Press more into the floor. Turn your head only. Look over the right shoulder. Slowly turn your head back around. We were just here. Inhale the arms up, come through center. This time hinge at your hips, reach, reach, reach for the floor. Either palms or forearms, relax the head and neck. If you want to try to lift the chest, look up on the horizon, go for it. Your elbows or your forearms might kind of hover if you are at forearms. Option to stay here or twist. Let's walk the hands around the right. Maybe the left hand reaches over on top of the right, press into the floor, side body stretch. Walk the hands through center, we're around the left, as much of a twist as you like, hold. Meeting back center, bring it up, seated, big shoulder roll back. So we're gonna do our modified pigeon pose seated. So go ahead and try to get situated here. And you wanna get the right ankle on top of the left knee. You might have to lean back to make that happen. And you can certainly help the leg over. So it's right ankle on top of the left knee. And once you get it there, bring everything in close and you wanna sit up tall. So that means the heel can get closer to the bottom or the bottom can get closer to the heel. Either way, bring it in close, chest up, chin up, breathe. So you're working your right knee out to the right side. If your right knee is up here really close to the chest and you're kind of rounded over, just see if maybe you can lift the chest and work the knee out to the side. If you're looking for more intensity in the right hip, flex your right foot. But if that is too intense, just let go of the flex. Make sure you're not holding your breath. If you don't really feel this, then maybe you need to walk the hands in a little closer to your body, or get the heel and your bottom closer together. All right, so what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to take the legs over to the left side and the right sole of the foot going down towards the floor. The outside of the left leg works down. Reach with your arms and twist. The hands do not have to face the back of the room. They may or may not. They might be over here like this. So it's as much of a twist as you like. The sole of the right foot is down. The outside of the left leg is down. You're breathing. If it's straining your head or neck to gaze forward, then just gaze down at the floor. So we're going to try to go right back where we were. It is very slow and controlled. So what I like to do is walk the hands closer to my foot and then take the right hand to the outside of my body on the right and then bring the legs up. Make little adjustments. Here I am. I was just here. Chest up, chin up, breathe. Sit up tall. And let's release this. So we're going to try the other side. One side is usually always different than the other. It's a left ankle on top of the right knee. You can kind of help it over and bring everything in close. Chest up, chin up. You're trying to sit up tall. Maybe flex the foot. Breathe. Working the left knee out to the left side. If you are flexing the foot and that is just too much, then you just let go of the flex. Chest up, chin up. If you're not feeling this, maybe flex the foot more, or maybe move the hands closer to the body, heel closer to your bottom. Okay, so let's try this. It's a twist. You're gonna slowly lower the legs down as you start to reach the arms around. The fingertips do not have to face the back of the room, but that might be available to you. If not, you're probably gonna look like this with the hands kind of angled out to the side. You can gaze down or you can look up on the horizon. Whatever you're doing, you're not holding your breath. And we're gonna try to get right back where we were. So I like to start to get my hands closer to my foot, and then I'm really planting the right palm, and then I'm gonna reach over with the left to the outside of my body on the left, come back with the legs, adjust the hands, chest up, chin up, breathe. And let's release it. Swing the legs around to one side, it's tabletop. Palms under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Maybe sway your hips a little bit side to side. Let's go ahead and tuck the toes, bring the knees up, hovered, flat back, look up on the horizon. We've got knee taps, there's 4 of them. Your not have to touch the floor. Just try to go lower than they are now. Here we go. It's tap, up, tap, up. 2 more. Tap, up, and tap. Hold it up. Maybe rock forward and back here. Next time you're back, hold it back. Stay low. Right toes on top of the left heel and hold. Switch the feet. Plant the left foot. Send the tailbone up. It's down dog. Pedal this out. Look back at your legs. You can kind of rock forward and back on your feet. You might like to bend deeply in the knees. Your choice. If you like more stillness, press through the palms, chest towards the top of the legs, working those heels down. The heels don't have to touch, just work them in that direction. We're walking the hands back towards the feet. It's a forward fold at the back of the mat. Option to grab opposite elbows, wrap a little side to side. If you want more of a stretch, reach for big toes, take the hands to the back of your legs and press. Any other variations you like, go for it. You do not have to have straight legs. Looking back at the legs, head and neck are relaxed. Whatever you did there, just go ahead and release. We're going to come up slow to stand at the back of the mat with a big shoulder roll back. Let's shake this all out. Interlace the fingers, push the arms out straight, chin to chest and hold. Reverse it, arms back behind us. Squeeze the shoulder blades, pick up the arms, maybe look up. Bend at your knees, hinge at the hips, fold this forward. See what your arms can do, like they're falling over your head. Look back between your legs. Chair pose, keep your bottom back there. Come up with the chest, sweep the arms through by the ears. Sit back in the chair. Sweeping the arms through, lift the heels up and hold. Chest up, chin up. Sweep the arms back through, arms up by the ears. One more time. Sweep through, heels pop up, palms face up. Sweep it back through, hold, and release. Stand tall, shake it out. We're going to do what I call sweep the floor. Inhale the arms up by the ears. Come up with the heels so you're on your toes. Lower the heels, bend the knees, sweep the floor. So let your fingertips kind of graze the floor. Come back up, arms by the ears, heels are up. Breathe. Lower the heels, bend the knees, sweep the floor. We're back up, arms by the ears, heels are up. Do it again, lower, bend the knees, sweep the floor. Come back up. Last time, lower, bend the knees, sweep the floor. Bring it back up, heels are up, we're holding 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels lower first, then the arms. Very nice. Inhale the arms up, lean slightly back. Get a baby back bend. Fold from here. Come up halfway, flat back. Pause. If you look up on the horizon, you're getting more lengthening. Hands come down. Walk it out. We're in down dog. Let's pedal. So you're going to take those right toes on top of the left heel. You're going to rock forward and back, not quite into a plank pose. You're just rocking your dog forward, heel comes up, rock it back, work that heel down, press with the palms, look at the legs. On your own time, rock it forward and back. Couple more. Next time you're back, hold it back. Heel works down, press through the palms. Think about chest towards the top of the legs. Maybe nod the head yes, shake the head no. Switch the feet, left toes on top of the right heel. Rock it forward and back. Couple more. Next time you're back, hold it back, press through the palms. Maybe nod the head yes, shake the head no. Release the foot, pedal in your down dog. Right leg's going up, 3-leg dog. Look back at your supporting leg. Ankle circles. Just pick a direction and go for it. Switch direction of the circles. All right, stop with the circles. Leave the right leg where it is. Come up with your left heel and hold. So you don't lower the right leg. You're just lowering the left heel down towards the mat. The right leg stays right where it is. One more time, up with the left heel and hold. Lower the left heel first. Leave the right leg where it is. Then lower the right leg. Let's pedal in down dog. Left leg goes up, 3-leg dog. Ankle circles. And switch direction of the circles. Leave the left leg up, point the toes. See if you can come up with the right heel and hold. Look back at your leg. Leave the left leg, lower the right heel down towards the floor. One more time, right heel comes up, hold. Leave the left leg up there, lower the right heel, then lower the left leg. Let's pedal. However you like to get to the top of the mat, coming up halfway flat back. And fold, stay here, hands to either side of the feet, take a long stride back with the right foot, back knee down, flip the foot to touch, low lunge, chest up, chin up. Nice deep breaths, maybe there's a back bend, maybe not. Hamstring stretch, hands frame the front foot, tuck the back toes. Bring the back knee up, decide how much you want to straighten the front knee, nose to knee, relax the head and neck. Back heels up and active. If you're looking for more intensity, lift the toes. So you're lifting the toes on the front foot, and maybe the whole foot comes up, digging with the heel. Option to lift the chest, look up on the horizon, lengthen. If you brought the toes or foot up, sit them down. Bend a lot in the front knee. Right leg comes up to meet the left. Forward fold. Maybe grab opposite elbows. Rock a little side to side. Hands frame the feet. Take a long step back with the left foot. Back knee down. Flip the foot to touch. Low lunge. Come up strong. Option to back bend. Your choice. Chest up, chin up here. Here's the hamstring stretch. Hands frame the front foot. Tuck the back toes. Bring the back knee up. Decide how much you want to straighten the front knee, nose towards your knee. Start here, head and neck relaxed. Maybe you want to stay here. If you're looking for more of a stretch up the right leg, go ahead, bring the toes up. Maybe the foot comes up. Option to look up on the horizon, lengthen. Breathe. If you brought the toes or foot up, sit them down. Bend a lot in the front knee. Left leg comes up to meet the right. Forward fold. Maybe grab opposite elbows. Rock a little side to side. Release the hands, relax the head and neck. Slowly come up to stand. We're going to go into our first Sun A. We're all going to step back down dog. So maybe just shake it out a little bit before we start. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Come up halfway, flat back. Pause. Hands come down. Step it back. It's down dog. Take a pedal. However you like to get to the top of your mat, come up halfway, flat back. And fold, ground down through your feet. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, arms to the side. Let's do it again. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Up halfway, flat back. Pause. Hands frame the feet. Step back. It's down dog. Maybe sneak in a pedal. We're at the top of the mat, coming up halfway, flat back. And fold. Ground down through your feet. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, arms to the side. This time, we're just going to hold a plank pose for a little bit. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Up halfway, flat back. Pause. Hands come down. Step it back. If you'd rather go down dog, please do so. Otherwise, plank pose. Gaze forward and breathe. If you're ever unstable, move your feet a little further apart. You're in a long straight line. Just remember, you're uncooked spaghetti. You don't want to be cooked spaghetti. Tailbone goes up, it's down dog. Take a pedal. We're back at the top of the mat. Come up halfway, flat back. And fold, ground down through your feet. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, arms to the side. Option for Chaturanga, big inhale. Exhale, fold. Up halfway, flat back, pause. Hands come down, step it back. So it's plank pose to set up for Chaturanga. Everything lowers at the same time. Pause and the elbows meet the rib cage. Flip your feet to touch the floor. Inhale, up dog or cobra. I'm in cobra. Tuck the toes, it's down dog. Let's pedal. However you like to get to the top of the mat, come up halfway, flat back. And fold, just stay here. Maybe grab opposite elbows, rock a little side to side. Before we move on, we're gonna get our twist. Walk the hands out, at least your fingertips are in contact with the mat or the floor. Walk them around the right. Left hand grabs a hold of the outside of your right leg, and your right arm is going up. Maybe bend more in the left knee. Open the chest. Maybe take your hand higher on your leg and see if that opens the chest more. Lower that right arm. Walk the hands through center around the left. Right hand on the outside of the left leg. Left arm goes up. Reach. Maybe bend more in the right knee. Open the chest. And release. We're back center. Let's slowly come up to stand. Big shoulder roll back. Maybe just shake this all out. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Up halfway, flat back, pause. Lots of options. Hands come down, step it back. Your choice. If you're in plank pose, here's the add-on. Right toes on top of the left heel. Hold. Switch the feet. Plant the left foot. Here we go. Slowly lower. Pause. Flip the feet. Inhale. Up dog or cobra. Tuck the toes. It's down dog. Take a pedal. However you like to get to the top of the mat, come up halfway, flat back. And fold. Ground down through your feet. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, arms to the side. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Up halfway, flat back. Pause. Hands come down. You're in charge. Here's the plank pose option. Right leg swings out to the right. It's low, hover. Switch the legs, go left and hold. Plant the foot, here it is. Flip the feet, inhale. Tuck the toes, exhale. Listening to your body, taking breaks anytime. We're at the top of the mat, come up halfway, flat back. And fold, ground down through your feet, inhale the arms up. Exhale, arms to the side, here we go, inhale. Exhale, fold. Up halfway, flat back, pause, hands come down, step it back. All right, add-on in plank pose is knee taps. The knees do not have to touch the floor, just try to go lower than you are now. And it's kind of slow. Nothing is moving but your knees, here we go. It's tap, up. Good. Tap. Up. Two more. Tap. Up. And tap. Hold it up. Decide what you'd like to do. Slowly lower. Pause. Flip the feet. Inhale. Tuck the toes. Exhale. Let's pedal. We're at the top of the mat. Come up halfway, flat back. And fold. Ground down through the feet. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, arms to the side. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Up halfway, flat back. Pause. Hands come down. You're in charge. Think about a side plank. Here we go. Side plank to the right. Hand on hip or up towards the ceiling. We are just holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Meet in the center. Go so slow. Adjust your feet. Side plank to the left. Hand on hip or up towards the ceiling. My feet are side by side for more stability. If you want more of a challenge, stack the legs on top of each other. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow to the center. Adjust the feet. Your choice. You don't have to flow through here. You can go straight to down dog. Always meeting in down dog. Elbows are facing the back of the room for your chaturanga. Down dog for a pedal. We're back at the top of the mat, coming up halfway, flat back. And fold, ground down through the feet. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, arms to the side. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Up halfway, flat back, pause, hands come down, let's step back. So once you get in your plank pose, go a little wider with your feet than you normally do. Breathe. That right arm is going to your low back. So you're gonna have to shift the weight over to the left a little bit, and it's here. Belly button faces down, not a lot of twisting in the torso. Switch the arms, left arm goes back to the low back. Plant the palm. You can leave the legs a little wide like they are, or you can bring them in. Here we go. Meet in down dog. Take a pedal. However you like to get to the top of your mat, come up halfway, flat back. And fold, ground down through your feet. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, arms to the side. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Up halfway, flat back. Pause. Hands come down, step it back. We're going to be alternating from high plank to low plank. If you like to separate the feet for more stability, go for it. No twisting in the torso, belly button faces down. We're going forearm, forearm. Up, palm, palm. One more round, down, forearm, forearm. Up, palm, palm. Your choice, you can go straight to down dog. Take a pedal. We're meeting at the top of the mat, coming up halfway, flat back. And fold, ground down through the feet, inhale the arms up. Exhale, arms to the side, here it is, inhale. Exhale, fold. Up halfway, flat back, pause. Hands come down, step it back. Side plank to the right. Hand on hip or up towards the ceiling. So you can hold the plank pose, or the option is to lift the top leg, which is your right leg. If you flex the foot, it might get a little higher for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the leg first, then the body. Adjust the feet. Go left, hand on hip or up towards the ceiling. You can practice holding or you can lift the leg. Maybe flex the foot, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the leg first. Back center, you're in charge. We'll be meeting in down dog, pedal it out. Look back at the legs. However you like to get to the top of the mat, come up halfway, flat back. And fold, ground down through the feet, inhale the arms up. Exhale, arms to the side, inhale. Exhale, fold. Up halfway, flat back, pause, hands come down, step it back. Plank pose. Wide out to the right with your right foot. Wide out to the left with the left foot. In with the right, in with the left. Do it again, go right, out, left, out. Right, in, left, in. Go for it. Down dog for a pedal. We're back at the top of the mat, coming up halfway, flat back. And fold, ground down through your feet. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, arms to the side. Let's get a baby back bend. Inhale, lean slightly back. Fold from here. Up halfway, flat back. Pause. Hands come down, step it back. Side plank to the right. Hand on hip or up towards the ceiling. 4 hip dips. Go low with the left. Up with the right. Go low. We're up. 2 more. Go low. Up. Last one. Go low. Hold it up. Slow to the center. Adjust your feet. Go left. Hand on hip or up towards the ceiling. Hip dips. Low with the right. Up with the left. Go low. We're up. 2 more. Go low. Up. Last one. Go low. Hold it up. Slow to the center. Adjust your feet. You're in charge. Take a pedal. Hang out in down dog. We're going to get our twist in, down dog. Right hand goes back to the outside of the left leg. Look under the left arm and up. Hand can be anywhere along the leg. Unwind, take a pedal. Left hand goes back to the outside of the right leg. Let's twist. Let the head hang. Unwind, take a pedal. However you like to get to the top of the mat, stay in your forward fold. Maybe grab opposite elbows, rock a little side to side. We are heading to squat pose. Walk the hands out a little bit in front. Heel toe out. Toes angle out. Drop the hips. Squat pose. Chest up, chin up. Nice deep breaths. Option to alternate lifting heels. Maybe both at the same time, but be careful because sometimes when you lift both heels at the same time, you tilt forward. So try to keep the chest up, chin up. Breathe. So your choice, you can be alternating or lifting both at the same time. Meeting with the heels down. Plant the left palm in the center of the mat. Right arm up, open the chest, look up, lengthen. You're slightly pressing out of the inside of the left leg with the left elbow. We're switching, plant the right palm, left arm up, reach, open the chest, look up. Plant the palm, walk the hands out a little bit, send the tailbone up, heel toe back in. You're in a forward fold, maybe grab opposite elbows, rock a little side to side. Release the hands, relax the head and neck, slowly come up to stand, big shoulder roll back, shake it out. This is your last Sun A, the option is the Chaturanga push-up. Inhale, exhale, fold. Up halfway, flat back, pause. Hands come down, step back, plank pose. Here it is, it's slowly lower, pause when the elbows meet the rib cage, push it up, arms straight at the top. Slowly lower, pause, flip the feet, inhale, tuck the toes, exhale, let's pedal. However you like to get to the top of the mat, coming up halfway, flat back, and fold. Slowly come up to stand. Big shoulder roll back, shake it all out. A lot of power, a lot of core work. What were we missing? Balance poses. Gonna play with warrior 3 for just a little bit. Strong base on the left. The right leg's gonna come behind us, hinging at the hips. Fingertips point down, look down. See if you can point your toes down towards the mat so you're flexing your foot. See how that feels? A little bend in your supporting knee. Arms out like we're flying. Test your balance further by looking up on the horizon. Lower the arms down. Reach one arm forward, one arm back. Slow and controlled. Switch the arms. Reach one arm forward, one arm back. Back center. Just bring the right leg up to meet the left. Stand tall. Shake it out. Nice job. Strong base on the right. Left leg comes behind us. Hinge at the hips. Fingertips point down, look down. Arms out like we're flying. Maybe look up on the horizon. Lower. Reach one arm forward, one arm back. Slow and controlled. Switch the arms. Reach one arm forward, one arm back. Back center. Left leg comes up to meet the right. Stand tall. Shake it out. That's tough after all of that core work. The legs are really fatigued, so that probably felt a little different than it usually does. We're inhaling the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Come up halfway, flat back. Just stay here. Hold. Breathe. Lengthening from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Hands frame the feet. Take a long stride back with the right foot back. Knee down. Flip the foot to touch. Low lunge. We've been here before. This time it's going to set us up for lizard. Hands to the inside of the front foot. Wiggle that left foot left. Toes and foot angle out to the left. Maybe walk your hands closer to your foot. Tuck your back toes. Decide how far back you want to work the back knee, getting into the right hip flexor. Palms or forearms, back knee up or down. Lots of combinations, your choice. If you have the back knee up, maybe kind of rock back and forth with the foot. Or if you know something else, you're doing a different variation in lizard, take the time to do it now. So back knee down. And the option is to reach the arms out to the sides, but to do that, you're gonna dip that left shoulder behind the lower left leg, reach the left arm out to the left and its fingertips, and then we wanna try to get the right arm out to the right, and you might not be able to get it out there all at once, you might hop it out there. So we're reaching, option to bring the back knee up, hold. I get the most lengthening if I gaze forward. If that strains your head or neck, just let the head hang. You can even look back at the leg. If anyone wants to practice kind of taking a bind here, reaching back, and you might have to hop that right arm back there. There's a bind option here. So whatever you're doing, we're gonna meet with the back knee down up on the palms. So roll to the outside of the front foot if you want that extra hip opener. So you're bringing the sole of the left foot up off the floor. You're going to put the foot down if you brought it up. Make any little adjustments you need to make and think about heading into three-leg dog. So the left leg will be going up. You might want to walk your hands back towards your body. Here it is. Reach it up. Maybe shake the leg out. Wiggle it around. You're still unstable. Walk the hands back towards your body. Shake the leg. Lower it. Take a pedal. However you like to get to the top of your mat, come up halfway, flat back. Just pause. Hold it here. Look up on the horizon for more lengthening. Hands to either side of the feet. Take a long stride back with the left foot. Back knee down. Flip the foot to touch. Low lunge. Come up strong. This is our prep for lizard. Hands to the inside of the front foot. Wiggle the right foot right. Angle it out to the right. All kinds of options here. You do want to tuck the back toes in a lizard. You can work the back knee back if you like. Palms or forearms, back knee up or down. Lots of combinations. And if you're straining in the head or neck by gazing on the horizon, then just let your head hang. So if you're new to this option where you're reaching the arms out to the side, I would first try it with the back knee down. So it's the right shoulder that's gonna dip behind the lower right leg, reach the right fingertips and arm out to the right, and then see if you can get the left arm over to the left. You can stay right here. You have the option to lift up the back knee. Make any adjustments you need to. If you want to try the bind, reach back, try to make contact with the hands. Maybe look up on the horizon and lengthen. You're breathing. Whatever you're doing, come out of it slowly. Meet with the back knee down, up on the palms. Option to roll to the outside of the front foot. Bring the sole of the foot up, extra hip opener. If you did that, put the foot down, start to think about your three-leg dog. So for me, that means a lot of space between my fingers on the mat, walking the hands back a little bit. If for some reason your back toes aren't tucked, you're gonna need to tuck them now. Right leg goes up, three-leg dog. Maybe walk the hands back for support, shake the leg out, wiggle it around. Lower the leg, take a pedal. It's child's pose. Take a break. Forehead down, press through the palms. Stay here. You can reach back for your heels. You can allow the arms to relax along the sides of your legs. Maybe bend the elbows, let the palms touch. Work the thumbs towards the back of the neck. Notice if this child's pose feels any differently than the one we did at the start of the practice. We are headed into frog. So if the arms are out in front, reach them out in front. The legs stay exactly like they are. Think Chaturanga arms. You're gonna rock forward, a lot of pressure on the palms. Bend the elbows, elbows face the back of the room. Pause, press it back. You don't have to go all the way back into your child's pose, but it's your choice. Rock it forward for a frog. And take it back towards your child's pose. on your own time. Maybe one more. And next time you're back, just hold it back, press through the palms. Forehead comes up, let's twist. Walk the hands around the right. Maybe the left hand reaches over on top of the right, press into the floor, side body stretch. Walk the hands through center around the left. Maybe the right hand reaches over on top of the left, press into the floor. We're back center. It's tabletop. It's just a quick transition to have a seat. So legs are long in front of us, room for your upper body behind you. Inhaling the arms up. On the exhale, fan the arms back. We're going all the way down to the mat. Try not to let your legs lift. You're gonna feel them slide back towards you, but keep them glued to the floor. We're taking it all the way down, chin to chest as you get closer. And stretch. Fingertips towards one wall, toes towards the other, reach. Knees come in for a squeeze, rock a little front, back, side to side. Head, neck, and shoulders could be up or down. We'll be moving into bridge pose. Give the knees a squeeze and then plant the feet. Both feet flat on the mat, knees are bent. Arms at your sides, close to your body, and your palms face down. When you're ready, pelvis towards the ceiling. Hold at the top. Maybe walk your feet back closer to your seat. Toes face the front of the room. Option to lift and lower heels. Either one at a time, maybe both at the same time, your choice. If you're lifting and lowering, just go ahead and stop. Both feet flat on the mat. Lower the hips slow. When the hips touch the mat, go butterfly. Knees fall apart in opposite directions. Option to reach the arms overhead and stretch. So just think about this. You can stay right here. You can add in an ending stretch, or we have one more option for a little bit of core at the very, very end. This will be it. Legs stay in butterfly. Reach the arms up towards the ceiling. So your head, neck, and shoulders are still on the floor right now. Now bring the head, neck, and shoulders up. Reach towards the front of the room, little pulses. Reach, reach, reach. Engaging the core, head, neck, and shoulders are up. We're still here. On your own time, reaching. Just keep doing it. Stay here. Engage the core. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the head, neck, and shoulders. Reach those arms overhead. Stretch. Legs go long. So think about any ending stretches you would like here. If you feel like shoulder stand or wheel pose, you can certainly add those in. So what I'm going to do for the ending stretch is windshield wiper the knees with the option to reach for the foot. So maybe bring the knees in for a squeeze before we start. And like I said, if you'd rather do another ending stretch, go for it. So we did this towards the start of class. Feet at the outer edges of the mat, knees up towards the ceiling, arms wide, palms face down. Let the knees fall to one side. Let them come through center and fall the opposite direction. A lot of twisting. And if you'd rather not reach for the foot coming up, or if it's not available to you, you can just continue to do this. You can do anything else you'd like here. So the next time the knees are up center, just leave them in the center. Both knees fall to the right. So the outside of the right leg is working down, the inside of the left leg is working down. You're gonna see if you can wiggle that left foot up towards your left armpit. Wiggle it up there, and then maybe you can reach down with the left hand. You may or may not be able to touch the ankle foot area there. If you feel like you're able to grab hold of it, maybe pull it up more towards your armpit. If you can't grab hold this, then just stay here. Otherwise, you're gonna try to grab hold and bring it up. Breathe. So if you've got your foot, I would suggest you try to push it down away from your body before we go to the other side. So push it down away from the body, knees up towards the ceiling, both knees fall to the left. So option to wiggle that right foot up towards your right armpit, and you might just stay here. If you reach down and you barely touch your foot, then just hold there. But if you get it to where you feel like you can grab hold, then maybe pull it up more towards your armpit. Nice deep breaths. The outside of the left leg is working down. The inside of the right is working down. The legs don't have to make contact with the floor. They can be up off the floor. Trying to work the shoulder blades down. There's really a lot of twisting here. So you can see the hip, the low back is up. If you've got the foot, I suggest that you please just press it down away from your body. Maybe even wiggle it down there. And then knees up towards the ceiling. Reach, reach, reach for below the knees. Head, neck, and shoulders come up. Get the knees, and then head, neck, and shoulders down. Pull the knees in. They're really wide towards the outside of your body. Bring the legs close together. Head, neck, and shoulders come up. Just one of these. You're in a little ball. And release. Let the legs go long. Stretch. We are headed into Shavasana. This is our final relaxation pose, so get comfortable. Allowing the benefits of your practice to settle in. If your legs are long, just allow your feet to fall apart in opposite directions. Your body heavy on the floor. Breathing in relaxation and breathing out tension. Relaxing your face and your jaw, allowing your lips to separate. Option to stay here or roll to one side, or maybe just move to a different position. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. If you didn't already roll to one side, you might want to take a little roll to the side just to press yourself up. We'll be meeting up in a comfortable seat. Eyes could be open or closed. Maybe rock around a little to sit up tall, big shoulder roll back. Interlace the fingers, push the arms out straight, chin to chest and hold. Reverse it, arms back behind us, try to make contact, squeeze the shoulder blades, pick up the arms, look up if you can. Lower the arms, inhale the arms up by the ears, look up if it feels good, let the palms touch. Exhale to heart center. Keep your palms together, send them back up. Slowly lower arms to your sides. This time, inhale up, reach up, grab all the energy you need for the rest of your day. Bring it to your heart center. The teacher in me honors the teacher in you. Namaste.